What's up, Legionnaires? Welcome to another video. In today's video, we're going to be giving you guys our first impression, first review of the Onexplayer X1 player. So we're going to be taking a look at this. I'm going to give you guys my pros and cons. We're going to do some unboxing. So if that's something you guys were interested in, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's get right into this video. So as you can see here, this is the unboxing. You do get a lot of stuff with this. I got the bundle that came with a keyboard. It came with a cover. It came with a kickstand. So a lot of stuff came with this, so again we'll just be unboxing it. So this is the case here that actually fits the device and the keyboard, and I thought this was pretty neat that it had a case that you can get with this as well. So as you can see here, this is what the controller looks like. So we're just going to unbox this real quick and showcase what this one looks like as well. So this is what it looks like when you unbox it, and I do have to say this feels pretty premium. It looks pretty premium as well, and you do get another D-pad that you can switch it with. So to the main prize, this is the Onexplayer here. So let's unbox that and see what actually comes with this device. So we just have some paper that comes with it, but yeah, this is the Onexplayer, as you see right here. This is the tablet, and it's pretty neat because it does come with the magnetic kickstand like you're seeing right here. So that's awesome. It does feel pretty heavy in the hands to hold, and I'm glad that there is a screen protector because you guys can see that the screen's already scratched up. So here we go. This looks to be the charger. It's pretty tight in here, hard to get up, but yeah, so we're gonna open this up and see what the charger actually looks like. So I actually am really impressed by this charger. I like it. I was suspecting something similar to the One X GPU. As you guys know, that charger was hideous. It was big for no reason, but this one seems reasonable. It is still pretty thick, but not as thick as the One X GPU. Now we've looked at all of that, let's actually get into the device. Here we'll just take the case off so we can take the wrapper off. Alright, so now that we got the wrap off, I do have to say this is a pretty sleek looking device right here. This is a big old screen, big old tablet. But yeah, let's take a look here. This is the bottom, and this is where the keyboard attachment is. Alright, so looking at the top here, you have your volume rocker, you have your Oculink port right here, and the headphone jack goes there as well. And all the way to the left is your power button. You do have your vents to the right on this one as well, and the turbo mode. Here you have on the side, you have two USB-C, and if you just take this out right here, that's where you attach the controllers. So it's pretty neat because they put this here to kind of protect it so stuff doesn't get in and mess it up. But to the right here, you do have a USB 3 port and what looks to be a micro SD card there as well. So again, just want to highlight this, showcase what the design of this device looks like. Let's attach the magnetic kickstand and just showcase how this fits and what this actually does. I do love this red trim on the side right there. I like that elegant touch. So yeah, this is what it looks like with the kickstand up. As you can see, it does hold it pretty well. And so yeah, let's attach the controllers and showcase how this one attaches. So to get this one on, you pull it up and slide it down, different from the Legion Go where you go from bottom to top. But yeah, once it's on, it's pretty sturdy like you see right here, and it looks good. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but it looks like something Batman would create here. It looks like a bat wing, but as you can see here though, it does feel pretty good. It is pretty heavy to hold a tablet with controllers, but yeah, this one does work pretty well. We're gonna boot it up here and just showcase what this looks like. All right, so I've spent some time with this device after the unboxing, and this is not going to be like our traditional review here. In today's video, I'm just going to give you guys my pros and cons. Pros of things that I like about this device and cons of things that I don't like about this device. So let's get right into that. So to get started, one of the pros of this device is the versatility of it, the 3-in-1 like they advertise it to be. I think this does the best job with a 3-in-1. As you can see here, I can be productive and use this as a laptop, and I can also detach the laptop and use this as a gaming device. So I can also use this as a gaming device like you see right here. So I think just the fact that you have all these three right here, you can just take it to go wherever you want. It's pretty cool. I like the versatility of it. I like the 3-in-1 aspect of it. And again, if you just want to detach the controllers, it's pretty simple to do. And so by doing so now, you now have a laptop that you can just carry around. If you want a tablet, you can just detach this like you are seeing right here, and you have access to just a tablet. So I love the versatility of this, the 3-in-1 aspect of it, and I think this device does an incredible job with that. So another thing I love about this screen is that this is almost an 11-inch screen. It does do 2K at 120 refresh rate. So it's a beautiful screen for gaming and also for using for multimedia purposes like you're seeing right now. I feel like this screen is perfect for gaming. It's not too big, and actually it's more immersive. You do see more, but I feel like it's also perfect for laptops. So again, going back to the versatility of this is a perfect screen for all of that. So the other thing I love about this device, I feel like this is an awesome laptop. So if you guys were looking to get this just to be productive, to probably work on like Excel sheets or use it for Word or for school, this is an awesome laptop. So again, I can just open up Doc here and write some stuff here. So I'm writing this script for this video. So again, pretty responsive, pretty easy to do. I can just type things out really quickly. So if you are looking for a good device for school, again, to be productive, you can do that as well. And it's small and pretty light as well. So again, you can just fit this in your backpack, and it's very, very versatile for sure. So I think this is an awesome feature. The fact that this has a camera in the front, it can use face recognition to open up your device. So for instance, I can do something like this. You see the light blinking on top. I just take a look at it and it gets me right in. So I think that's absolutely incredible. And the last thing that I really like about this is the size of it. Like I talked about, it's very small and it's definitely portable. You can again fit this in your backpack. I do love the size of it for what you get. All right, so I've said a lot of great things about this device, but now I'm going to talk about the cons of this. And I believe the cons is big enough to actually put you away from getting this device. So let's get right into those things. All right, so the first con that I have with this is that the left controller seems to be wobbly. So again, to put the controller in, you slide it down like that. We're gonna do it for this one too. So pull it here, slide it down like that, right? So you guys are seeing that. All right, so take a look at my right controller here. It's very sturdy, right? You're not seeing it bend or move or waver, right? Now let's take a look at the left one. You guys see that? How shaky that is? And this is not just me. A lot of people are having this issue as well. Especially if you're trying to game, you do see that. Look at that. You see that moving to left. The right doesn't do it. This is me trying to move the right, but you can definitely see that movement there to left. And so a lot of people as well on Reddit has been complaining about this, and there doesn't seem to be a fix for it. And we'll definitely keep you guys updated with that if they do fix this. But yeah, this is definitely an issue. All right, so another issue that I have with this device is the fact that it's using Intel, and Intel is just not ready for gaming yet. You know, we've covered the Legion Go here, which uses AMD, and you can tell AMD has been in this race for a long time, and they have a lot of, you know, cool features like RIS and frame generation, which is coming to the Go hopefully soon. That just makes it better experience for gaming on that device as a whole. But with Intel, I feel like they're just getting into this when it comes to gaming, and there's just a lot of things missing in some games and some features. So for example, this seems to be an Intel issue. The fact that when I try to pull up my command for this game to just get my machine gun, you see if I click a button, it doesn't stick to where I can pull up my command. It just goes away. And this is not the first game doing this, right? There's other games with other issues like Cyberpunk is just gaming, you know, the controller just goes all over the place. Again, multiple games with multiple issues, and I think a lot of it has to do with the Intel GPU. Another one as well when it comes to performance, this is only getting 25 FPS. I know I'm running it at 1080p, if you want to call it 1200p, because of the aspect ratio of this device. But yeah, you just don't get the performance that you would get in other handhelds as well. So it's just Intel and gaming on these handhelds are just not there yet. You can check out other channel with Claw in Hands, where we're covering the MSI Claw, and that also seems to just have less terrible performance. And so the fact that this device is using an Intel chip is just not the greatest. I was talking to someone and they were saying that they're going to make this device with an AMD chip, and I think that is going to be the device to get. But yeah, as far as this one right here with the Intel chip, it's just not doing it for me. So this leads me to my next point. Should you get this device if you're primarily looking for a device to game? And I would say no, because this device just has a lot of issues like the ones that I mentioned. Games just not being supported, again, lower FPS count. Again, this is a versatile device, the 3-in-1 aspect of this, but I feel like the weakest point out of the 3-in-1 is the gaming side of things. And I think a lot of that has to do with Intel, using Intel chip. If this had an AMD graphical chip in it, I believe we'll get a better experience for gaming. But again, Intel definitely ruined it. So gaming on this device is not the greatest right now. Now, I would have to say one of my biggest cons with this device is just the support. There's hardly any support for this device. I'm having to figure out a lot of things on my own. Onexplayer YouTube channel, the tutorial, I would have to say, is absolutely terrible. They don't do a good job explaining stuff here. So if you're paying almost $1,100 for this device, you would hope that if you have an issue with it, that there will be ways for that issue to be solved and resolved. And I have to say, it's one of the most frustrating thing of owning this device. There's things that I'm still struggling trying to figure out. I finally got the One X GPU figured out thanks to this guy here. He reached out to me because I was on the Discord and no one's replying. He says, "Hey, happy to help. I know the frustration. It can be to ask a question multiple times and never get an answer." So he helped me actually get the One X GPU to work with this. But again, trying to figure that out, there's no guide on how to actually connect the One X GPU to this device. I went on Onexplayer's YouTube channel to see if there's a tutorial, nothing. Again, this is a new device. This is a new GPU with Intel. So there's a lot of questions, and the support just seems to be absolutely ridiculous when it comes to this. So just know that if you're going to be paying almost $1,200 for the device, you will be pulling your hair out trying to figure out this device and not getting any support. So again, just want to highlight that as one big con with this device. All right, so like you seen right here, this game that I was just playing earlier just froze in the middle of the game, and I can't tell you how many times I've seen this happen on multiple occasions. So again, to just wrap this up in the bow, my final verdict, should you get this device, I would have to say if you're looking for a good laptop, definitely look into this because of the portability factor and the fact that this has a decent keyboard to type on. But if you're looking for a device to game on, again, I would have to say stay far away from this one. Definitely consider something like the Legion Go or Steam Deck or whatever you prefer for like handheld PC gaming. They have a lot of work to do here to catch up to what other people are doing. Also, something else to take into consideration is price point. This is about $1,100 is what it cost me to get everything. The specs in this is pretty good. You get a 2 TB SSD internal. You do get an i7 processor, and this is the 32 gig model, so it's pretty good. For $1,100, but I'm saying at that price you might as well just consider like getting a gaming laptop, because you can find good gaming laptops for about $800 to $900, and it's going to be way cheaper than this and probably give you a better experience than this. But yeah, that is my final verdict with this one. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. We have a ton of videos coming your way on this device. We're going to be comparing it to the Legion Go. I'm going to show you guys some tips that I found out with this device. So if you were interested, definitely stay tuned for that.